just a quick read for Gemini. Sorry, guys, going to bed, so I'm just doing something really quick. I have been just away from the tarot for a little bit here just because I had my car go down, and yes, I'm whining, but and I had some issues with people going into the hospital, so life's been busy. Anyway, just trying to get back to it, give you a little bit of insight as to what's coming in for this next period of the year. So this would be last week in November into the end. And of course, I will do another reading in around Sunday. For those of you that have specific questions, I'll just be taking a few, which will be Sunday afternoon. So I have to hold it a little bit longer here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just give you a general synopsis of what I see here. So your main cards out, of course, is balance, balance, balance. And I'm going to tell you that was a repeated card. So it came through more than one I combined deck. So anyway, this is the card that seems to be what you need to be doing currently, right up until the end of the year. So this is doing everything the moderate way, finding the middle ground. Temperance is that card of following your intuition, but it's also about being protected. So heavily, heavily protected. So what I'm seeing here is you're kind of resolving to, you're coming to some conclusions. You're a little guarded at this point. You're a little leery about, any new start, even in regards to money, abundance, and anything like that. It seems like you're kind of stalemate, gridlocks, stuck, feeling stuck. The abundance is there. I'm not going to say that you will not be receiving anything. I'm going to say in this next short period, I don't know that that's going to be the case, but I feel further out, you do have some very positive things that will come through for you. Right now, like I said, I feel like you're resolving to understand something, that is kind of taking a toll on you emotionally in some way. I feel like you're going to be making some kind of decisions, or you're thinking about these things here at this point. So again, it feels like a period of growth. It feels like a period of release and trying to, develop and really find the middle ground here and find a certain sense of inner peace, with yourself and the world around you. But there's a lot of deeper connection here, or trying to find a deeper connection. So you must have been experiencing some kind of confusion or something here, something that you had to face that made you feel a little bit stuck. For sure, it does indicate that there could have been, a lack of progress in something here because of the stalemate card. Definitely around money or abundance or something here that was relative to that. But it definitely feels as though you're in that energy of really trying to face a significant decision. But again, you're having to release a lot of baggage. You're having to, release the things that weigh you down. So weighing the options carefully, trying to find, again, there was some kind of a phrase I heard about, I mean, sure, it's nice to have things in our life and materialism and all of those things, but at the same token, if it comes at the price of your peace, it really isn't peace. So, it's the, you know, what do they say? Growth over progress, and growth ultimately makes people feel, they've done some studies on this, makes people feel as though they are going toward, like when you're going towards something, you always feel better because you're not stagnant, you're not in a place of delay. But there's also that period where you need to kind of harvest some of those ideas, and it's sort of a also understand where you're headed. So this is where I feel you're at right now. You're in that process, of, before you choose the door. Hi, Irma. uh, so either way, I just feel like you need to weigh your options out carefully and stay balanced. That's where your energy is at this point. So again, I feel you might be struggling to find that balance. Again, it's sort of trying to find how to release some of the baggage and how to come to terms with, what may have been lost, you know, um, something that you didn't feel like you had control over, or whatever that is for you. It's going to be different for all of you, but either way, it just feels like you've been out of balance. So there's something here again about stay grounded, be patient. There's nurturing energy here as much as there is, balancing out the emotions with the practical, being making those right choices, right? So and again, it's right choices for you. It's not going to be the right choice necessarily for everybody in a situation, but I do feel like in this particular case, you have a lot of protection around you. You have a lot of spiritual guidance that's coming to you at this time. So I would also say, because we have that Nine of Wands, it's a persevering energy. It's also that card of creativity, pushing through something, trying to find a deeper, message in something, or deeper understanding about your finances, or how something, how to go forward in a more positive way, or in a balanced way that has to deal with not just the emotional, but with the practical. So it really feels like you're really trying to find a way. You're struggling with that right now. And it's so the struggle seems to be a bit of a hardship for you, between again, you're trying to find some sense of grounding, regrounding again, is what I would say there. Because it feels like you have some grounded energy showing up a little further out. Now, the Nine of Wands is not the grounded energy, it's the persevering energy. But following that, which is the clarifier, is the Ace of Pentacles. So there's some kind of new money, or some kind of money that is going to come in here, which will allow you to gain a little bit of ground, a little bit of a position of strength. It's a small nominal amount, but whatever small is for you, but it is something that's coming through that's going to help you to position yourself in a better place. So it feels like you're overcoming some obstacles regardless. And it is a chance at a new beginning here of some sort. So even if it is in a romantic capacity for some of you, it would not be a very emotional sort of kind of new beginning. It's more of a practical understanding and, you know, let's kind of work together kind of an energy. And I say that too because further out there was a card that just sort of popped out, which I'll pull forward, but it's the Three of Pentacles. And of course that's what that's about, collaborating, hard work. There's a new opportunity here for you to make extra money, but there's definitely something here about abundance and financial growth still present in your read. So it's not, you're in the energy of it. Doesn't mean that I'm seeing it show up here right now, because right now you're in some kind of a healing kind of an energy and about balancing things out. So I feel like you're in a period of trying to make some decisions, is where you're at. So again, it's more about preparing, but it's also getting clear and discipline and perseverance. It's putting some hard work into something here and being, you are showing resilience for sure. But I just feel like this is more about the potential. There's potential here with that Ace of Pentacles, but again, it's still something that has yet to unfold. So you're around it, it's surrounding you, all of this, protection and all of this abundance. You're close to it. It's just not quite in that energy yet. Where you are right now is you're in the protected, find the peace, find the balance, and persevere on, and then you'll be able to come to a decision here down the road. But I feel like there are some prospects financially that are still coming in for you. And again, the Three of Pentacles, it's going to take a team of people to sort of upgrade you in whatever this is. You need more support. You need more expertise is really what this speaks to as well. You need more expertise in something and able to benefit from it. So just know that there's a little bit more collaboration that's required. This is not doing something on your own. So I also just wanted to take you through the last parts here of the energy, which were under the first card. Sorry, just taking these out of the way here. Just because the first ones did have... So again, protected energy came through twice. You definitely have some, some things to release here in this situation. You've got some emotional situations that you really need to kind of work through, inner turmoil. There's a lot of inner work here, a lot of jealousy, a lot of conflict. This is where things need to shift. You need to find your inner peace, and that doesn't come from changing people. That comes from changing ourselves. It's a period of transformation. You're struggling with yourself right now, but there is some good news on the way, because the Knight of Cups does indicate that there is something coming forward that is going to allow you to sort of open things up, emotionally more satisfying as well, and it is coming quick, and it has something to do with with a governmental figure or a structure or something that's in authority. Could be a work situation as well. But either way, it's representing as a hierarchy. So it's something here that's very established that you're dealing with. So there could be a team of people here that are dealing with this particular situation that actually helping you. And again, you're just in the energy of it. These are clarifiers. It doesn't mean it's necessarily coming through in the month of December, but something further out speaks to things itself. Things are going to, you're going to get some information. You're going to get some kind of clarity coming in. There's going to be news, and this could be dealing with a younger person here as well. There is going to be a little bit of a period of flux where you're going to have to adjust to a situation. Could be financially here as well, where things might be a little bit, paying through to pay, or however that saying goes. You paying one bill to, and paying another. I can't remember what that phrase is. Sorry, too late at night. But anyway, the point is that there's a bit of a struggle financially here. But again, what I see here is that the abundance is still here. There is some here of a new start or some new opportunity, something that's still workable. Now, the Five of Pentacles does indicate there is a sense of lack. There's also something that you're struggling with in terms of your self-esteem. This is also an indicator that, you are in a position of you do have some strength goes through with that persevering Nine of Wands, but whatever this is, it's kind of taken a hit to you on a personal level. And again, more on the financial aspect that seems kind of stymied. But I just want you to know, I feel like whatever the situation is, you may not be getting the full, how do I say? You may not get something in full as a benefit, but there's still something there for you to gain from, if that makes any sense. So there's something here of a bit of a gain, but it's going to be a bit of a challenge to get. I just don't feel like it's an easy, quick fix, but the communication or the information is coming in quick. I think that will help to guide you. So you're in the energy of it. So I feel by January, you'll probably get something here that's going to give you a lot more clarity about what's happening. But either way, I still feel like the abundance is still there. It's just a little bit further out. And again, could be making a decision around a mother figure here as well, or an air sign, Libra, Aries, or sorry, not Aries, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius showing up here too. But I still, and Taurus, but I just feel like overall there is still something here, financial money, that's yet to come in for you. It's a little bit slower moving on where that comes in, but it's because it was requiring more of a team of people to help it to be accessed in some way, if that makes any sense. So really more of a financial read, I would say, in this regard here, or at least, there could also be an aspect here that does speak to, kind of making it just around, again, an air sign. But for the most part, it seems like there's a lot of money issues that are at play. So that's what I have for you for Gemini up until the end of December. I'll do as I can. But for now, my next read will be Sunday. I'll be taking some questions for those that have individual questions and you want those answered. So Sunday afternoon. Just don't have a lot of time right at this moment, trying to get my car repaired, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, just dealing with it as I deal with it. But either way, I still feel like you've got some new beginnings here, Gemini. There is going to be some growth, and there's definitely some material aspects that are going to be coming in, I suspect, by January. But it's like you have to do a little bit more work to kind of arrive at that stage, that manifestation. So there, and I don't know that you're going to get exactly what you want, but you're going to get something in your favor anyway. But but it is going to take some work to get that. So either way, I feel like it's still worth the effort that you put into it, because the card of abundance, and with the lots of cards of money here, and a lot of structure, dealing with a lot of structure, and having to do things in a methodical way. So, keeping your wits about you, very grounded energy here is present. So I would do I would say just make sure, and this is a card of doing a lot of research too. So I feel like you're in that space as well. Doing a lot of research, could be dealing with a younger person here as well. Could have uh, some aspect of communication coming in here with some good news or some potential good news, but it's almost like it sets you on another course to have to do more research to upgrade whatever the situation is. So, but it's a little bit of a hope energy either way. So, like I said, there is more than one kind of positive aspect financially for you coming in, but it's a little bit further out, I would say, into the new year. So it'll be interesting what happens for 2025. Keep moving forward, guys. Never give up. And until my next read.